exposing the ancient roots of football in civilizations long past. A long time ago, people were already playing games similar to football. In China, they had kuju, where you kick a ball through a net. The Greeks had episkiros, a game with a lot of pushing and shoving, and the Romans played harpastum, passing and carrying a ball. These old games were like early versions of football. You kicked the ball past it and tried to score. People had fun and got some exercise, but these games didn't have official rules or organized teams like today. Even though they were simple, these games were the beginning of football. They showed that people all over liked kicking a ball. They showed how teams could work together and compete, and they set the stage for football to become the game we love. During the Middle Ages, football continued to grow in the fields and streets of England. People played different versions of the game, each with its own rules. Villages would challenge each other, and these games would get pretty wild. There weren't many rules, so things could get out of hand. But even though these games were a bit crazy, they made football better. People got better at kicking, dribbling, and passing. They started using goals, and the competition got more intense. Football still wasn't like it is today, but England helped it grow. People loved the game more and more, and players got better and better. Football was ready to become more organized. In the 1800s, football changed in a big way. England, where the Industrial Revolution started, also became the place where modern football was born. Schools started playing football, making rules and teaching people to play fair. In 1863, the Football Association was created. They made official rules for everyone to follow, so football wasn't so chaotic anymore. Then in 1888, something huge happened. The Football League started. This was the beginning of professional football, and it changed everything. Teams competed for a trophy and money, which made players even more skilled and fans even more excited. The 1800s set the stage for football as we know it. Official rules made it fair and organized, and professional teams made it super competitive and fun to watch. Football was ready to take over the world. In the 1900s, football became popular all over the world. People from Europe traveled to different countries, bringing football with them. Football was easy to learn and play, so no matter what language you spoke or where you came from, you could enjoy it. FIFA, which is like the United Nations of football, was created in 1904. FIFA brought countries together to play the sport they loved. Then, in 1930, the first FIFA World Cup was held. It became a huge event that people all over the planet watched. Football's journey was amazing. It brought people from different cultures together, and it became more than just a sport. It became something special that could inspire and unite people. Section 5. The hollowed turf iconic stadiums. As football became more and more popular, special stadiums were built just for the sport. These places became super important to football fans. Wembley Stadium in London became the most famous place to watch football in England. It's where they hold the FA Cup finals and even some World Cup games. In Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, there's Maracana Stadium. It's known for being full of passionate fans and exciting games. And in Barcelona, Spain, Camp Nou is a symbol of the city and the amazing team, FC Barcelona. These stadiums are more than just places to watch football. They're special landmarks with their own stories and atmosphere. For football fans, these places are like going on a pilgrimage. You go there to see history being made and celebrate the game you love. They show how popular football is all over the world. Section 6. Gods of the Game Legendary Players. Over the years, some amazing players have made football even more special. Their skills, dedication, and passion for the game have left an indelible mark on the sport, making it more exciting and inspiring for fans all over the world. These legends were incredibly talented and loved the game. They played with a unique style and flair that set them apart from the rest, captivating audiences and inspiring future generations of players. Pelé from Brazil was like a magician on the field. His dribbling, passing and goal-scoring abilities were unmatched, and he brought a sense of joy and creativity to the game that was truly special. He won 3 World Cups and became super famous. Pelé's impact on football is immeasurable, and he remains a global icon, celebrated for his contributions to the sport both on and off the field. Diego Maradona from Argentina was another amazing player. His skill with the ball was extraordinary, and he had an uncanny ability to change the course of a game with his brilliance. He was known for dribbling past defenders like they weren't even there, even if he sometimes caused trouble. Maradona's Hand of God goal and his goal of the century are moments that will forever be etched in football history. Johan Cruyff from the Netherlands changed how football was played with his total football style, both as a player and a coach. His innovative approach to the game influenced countless players and coaches, and his legacy continues to shape modern football. Lionel Messi, also from Argentina, is so good it's almost unbelievable. His dribbling vision and goal-scoring prowess have earned him numerous accolades and a place among the greatest players of all time. He's broken tons of records and changed what it means to be a great player. Messi's consistency and excellence over the years have set a new standard for what it means to be a football legend. And Cristiano Ronaldo from Portugal is famous for his incredible skills, scoring tons of goals and never giving up. His physical prowess, determination and ability to perform in crucial moments have made him a fan favorite and a true icon of the sport. These legends, each with their own style, made football even better than it was before. Their contributions to the game have elevated it to new heights, creating unforgettable moments and inspiring millions around the world. They inspired other people to play and left their mark on the beautiful game. Their legacies continue to inspire new generations of players and fans, ensuring that the spirit of football remains vibrant and alive for years to come. Section 7. The Thinking Man's Game Tactical Evolution. Football isn't just about fancy footwork, it's also about strategy. The game has evolved from simple beginnings to a complex sport where every move is calculated. Coaches and players spend countless hours analyzing their opponents and planning their tactics. The way teams play has changed a lot over time. In the early days, football was more about individual skill and less about team strategy. But as the game grew, so did the understanding of how to play it more effectively. It used to be mostly about just kicking the ball and running after it. Players relied heavily on their physical abilities and less on their mental acumen. The focus was on who could run faster or kick harder, but now it's like a game of chess with teams using formations and clever moves. Modern football requires players to think several steps ahead, anticipating their opponent's actions and reacting accordingly. The Italian Catenaccio style was all about defending really well and being organized. This defensive strategy focused on creating a solid backline that was difficult to penetrate, forcing opponents to work harder to score. The Dutch total football style, which Johan Cruyff was famous for, was about moving around a lot, switching positions, and always trying to attack. This approach required players to be versatile and adaptable, constantly changing roles to keep the opposition guessing. Then came pressing and counter-pressing, where teams put a lot of pressure on the other team to get the ball back quickly. This aggressive tactic aims to disrupt the opponent's play and regain possession as soon as possible. Coaches even use science and computers to understand the game better and help their players. Advanced analytics and technology have become integral parts of modern football, providing insights that were previously unimaginable. The way football tactics have changed shows how much thought goes into the game. It's a testament to the sport's complexity and the intellectual effort required to master it. It proves that you need more than just talented players to win. Success on the field is a combination of skill, strategy, and teamwork. You need to be smart, disciplined, and know how to adapt. The best teams are those that can adjust their tactics on the fly, responding to the ever-changing dynamics of the game. Section 8, the universal language football's enduring appeal. What makes football so great? It's not just a game, it's a global phenomenon that transcends borders and cultures. It's simple, easy to play, and anyone can understand it. From the bustling streets of big cities to the quiet corners of rural areas, football is everywhere. You don't need a lot of equipment, just a ball and some friends, and you can play anywhere. This accessibility makes it a favorite pastime for millions. The rules are easy to learn, so people from all over the world can play. Whether you're in a bustling city or a remote village, the game remains the same. Football brings people together, no matter what language they speak or where they come from. It fosters a sense of community and belonging. A perfect pass, an amazing goal, or a win in the last minute, these things make everyone feel happy and excited. The thrill of the game is universal. Football is something people all over the world love. From local matches to international tournaments, the passion for the game is evident everywhere. It makes people happy, excited, and brings them together. The shared joy of a goal or a victory creates lasting memories. It doesn't matter how old you are, if you're a boy or a girl or where you're from, football is for everyone. It's a sport that unites generations and genders. You can play it for fun with your friends or watch the best players in the world compete. Whether you're a casual player or a dedicated fan, football has something for everyone. Section 9. A glorious future. Football in the 21st century and beyond. Football is doing great in the 21st century. Billions of people still love it. We have new technology like VAR, Video Assistant Referee, that helps referees make the right calls during games. Women's football is also becoming more and more popular, with more girls and women playing and more people watching and supporting them. Football is still growing and getting more exciting. There are always new, talented players to watch, inspired by the legends who came before them. Football has an amazing history, and people everywhere love it. It's a sport that will be around for a long time. As long as people are passionate about football, it will always be full of amazing moments, big wins, and unforgettable memories.